Hello guys, got a bit of a different episode for us today. We're gonna be going to Moho. Delay the Lathe rescue mission a little bit. I haven't played Kerbal Space Program in a while and kind of out of shape. Had, I think, 4 consecutive failures of the last couple rescue missions, so already lost like 4 Kerbals. 2 are still alive, they're just going super high Kerbal orbit, so never gonna see those guys again. And we do want to get a little bit more money, so man, the UI is really small. I've been having like a lot of UI glitches lately. I think it's because I'm playing on my TV, which is pretty big, so. Anyways, just trying to go with the simpler mission, the Moho. I say simpler as if Moho is not like already incredibly difficult. But we got a plan. We're gonna test out the ion engines. I haven't really messed around with ion engines too much. I know they're low thrust, but they're decent for probes. So, like far-reaching probes. I think what I'm gonna try to do is just get at least the Moho flyby. I think is achievable. If we have enough thrust, we'll go for a landing. But Moho flyby, and then we'll have a relay, kind of like in the middle of the solar system, which will be useful for communications. So, yeah, I should have put some science experiments on this thing. I just realized. That's whatever. Too late now. So we're just going to orbit right now. We're already in space pretty easily. I'm gonna go ahead and coast up to my apoapsis. Man, the UI is tiny. Oh, that'll make the game more fun. It's tiny UI. Ugh. I don't know what causes that glitch. Never had this problem with on my computer, but let's see. Just warp it to the apoapsis to begin the circularization. We got pretty high thrust right now because we're basically out of fuel. So, and I'll jettison away this fairing because it's just dead mass at this point. So, should have plenty of fuel. Couldn't really get any good Delta V information about the ion engine, so just kind of guessed. Hopefully that's enough. Craft's a bit bouncy. I have to go with a little bit lower thrust on these things. Let's see. Let's kick our periapsis up too. Now, since we're going to the inner system, we'll need to go retrograde to Kerbin's velocity. Should be a lot easier if I could see the flight UI and it wasn't super tiny for some reason. The worst part is like you can't even zoom in on it because it scales with zoom. So, oh my god, I think about right there. That's pretty much retrograde, right? I can't even see the like outline of the trajectory. Should probably just restart the game. Restarting the game always fixes this, but I don't want to do that. Because then that'll ruin the episode stream. So what does that give us? Increase our odds of intercept. You know what? Let's get these relays out of here. There we go. A lot cleaner. Just messing around with uber tiny maneuver nodes. see. Decrease. Hang on. Was that it? Or is that even counter? Yeah, it's really hard to hit Moho. It's tiny. And it's like super inclined too, so. We'll just fix that in post, I guess, or something. Or. We'll try to hit the target once we get closer to our descending node. Let me extend some of these solar panels just so you can see how large our craft is, or powerful, I should say. It's got a lot of ion engines, so it needs a lot of power. And again, I haven't really messed around too much with the ion engines, so I'm not really sure how to balance the fuel, the batteries, the solar, but that was just my approximation. Burn is at 40 seconds, so that mass thrust, but once you get towards like the end of your burn, the precision matters less. Let me turn the game volume too. Alright. So this is the craft. It's basically a bunch of ion engines, a little bit of xenon gas. I hope that's enough. These things have like an ISP of like what, 4,000, so. Well, not currently active, but it's pretty high. It's like the best in the game. It's also the best like in real life too. Some sort of like ion, or probably more like a plasma that's like magnetically accelerated, which is kind of like ion but different apparently according to the scientists. So some sort of magnetically accelerated plasma is probably going to be your highest ISP. Low energy efficiency, but it's going to be a very high momentum efficiency. Oh, look, this ascending node is like pretty close right now. So, be able to tweak the orbit. I believe if your ascending node is like towards your apoapsis, it's a lot more efficient for tweaking the orbit. So, yeah, I can barely even see that. Is this descending or ascending? I think I have the flight UI at like 200% too. It's even worse. Or hang on. This is not good. I try to reset, it doesn't even work. Sorry about these technical difficulties, guys. See, map filter scale? Is that what we want? Probably not. Ah, there we go. That increases the staging mode. It's not super important. Oh, that'll have to do. At least because it's smaller, it's a higher precision. So. Alright. And it's a pretty tiny rock we're about to go hit, so gotta be very careful with how we do these things. You need a very precise maneuver. Now, it looks like we're actually really close to an intercept. So, let me try going retrograde. See if I can get that. So tiny. Try going radial out, maybe? What was their separation distances? Alright, I'm restarting the episode. I can't even see it. This is ridiculous.